Student, in this video we are going to learn to the rules for variable name. For making variable name, in last video and all we saw what is variable in C++. It is a container. We have to specify the name for it, but how we will specify and what are the rules? There are some rule here given. I am just explaining them one by one. Here I am doing the explanation after this line. You please all of you notice. First is given a variable name in C++ can range from 1 to 255 character. Fine, 1 to 255 character. It means so long you can give the variable name. But normally we used to give variable within 10 character, within 8 to 10 character students. No need to go for this long characters. Okay, so see how the variable name can be specified. When we are specifying a variable name, when we are declaring a variable name, we will declare, if it is integer type, we will declare int age. Fine, this is correct. Float salary. I told if it is fraction, if there is decimal, you can specify like this. I can specify character name. Fine students, this is okay. But can I make like this, age of a person? Yes, possible. Yes, possible. Why? It is within 255 character. It is within 255 character. So it is possible. Salary of an employee. Is it possible? Yes, possible. But it is too long, students. If it is too long, then for writing we will face the problems. So better to keep within some characters only. Better to keep it within 8 to 10 characters, students. You have to understand only the program. Okay, no need to specify so lengthy variable name. Remember this point. Okay, second point, all variable name must begin with letters of alphabet and an underscore sign. In a variable name, students, we can give letters. This is letter, and underscore also I can give. Suppose I am writing age of person or employee. Age of employee. Is this correct? Yes, it is correct. This is a correct statement, students, because I use underscore sign in between. If I won't use, still it is okay. But because of it all get mixed up, so that because of, if you wish to make the separation, you can do like this, because you cannot give gap. You cannot give gap, students. Gap is not allowed. Fine, remember this. So you have to give either underscore or don't give anything. That is what the second point. Third point, after first initial letter, variable name can also contain letter as well as number. It means when you are writing a variable name, okay, if you are writing age, thereafter if you wish to give a number, because age of a first employee, so age 1, thereafter you are writing age 2 for second variable, thereafter you are writing age 3. This is allowed, students. After alphabet you can give number. It is okay, it is possible. But what? Now can I write it for age? No, not possible, because it is before, it is the first character is being 4. The first character never can be number, students. Okay, the first character only can be a letter. Thereafter you can do the number, no problem. Like all this is correct, but this is incorrect, because 4 is a number which you are writing before age. This is not possible. This will show you an error. This will show you a mistake in C++. Okay, students. Thereafter, variable names are case sensitive. Case sensitive is what? Case sensitive is what I am teaching you, students. Now suppose I am writing here age equal to 12. I am writing age equal to 12. Now I am saying what is age? What you will say? What is age? Because you wrote 12, so answer will be 12. Okay, correct. Thereafter, suppose I told, by mistake I wrote like this. What is age? What is age? Now it is not 12. It will show you error, because you have written in small letter and you are asking in capital here, first letter capital. So this never allowed, students. Fine. So variable names are case sensitive. We have two case. We have two case, like upper case, that is capital we used to say, and lower case, which is we used to say small letters. So either you write in small or you write in capital, not a problem, but you have to write everywhere. Once you wrote capital means everywhere you have to write capital. You cannot write small. Fine students, now suppose I am doing another example here, you please see. I am doing one more example, a comma b, okay, then I am writing a equal to 34 comma b equal to, by mistake I wrote like this, then I am doing here c also, let take c, and I am doing here what, c equal to a plus b. In this case also you will get error. Why error? Because there is b is capital, but here you are writing small. Here it will show you error, not here, sorry, it will show you the error where? In this case it will show you the error, because here you wrote capital and capital B you didn't specify before. So that is what. And next point, no spaces or special character is allowed in variable name. No spaces you can give. I told you before, age of person, can I write like this? Not possible. This is not possible. This is error. Fine. I can, in place of space, I can use underscore sign, I taught you before. And no special character. For example, you are using age like this symbol. Is it allowed? No, that also error. Special character means what, students? Bracket, comma, full stop sign, semicolon sign, any symbol like exclamation symbol, plus sign, any symbol you are seeing in keyboard, minus sign, these are special character, students. These are not allowed in case of variable name. Fine, students. Then one more thing, no C++ keyword can be taken as a variable name. So this keyword means important word. These names are important names for C++. Those names we cannot use. For example, I cannot int. Int is recognition for what? Int is recognition for what? Integer. So can I write int? It means int is the data type, and int I am making, trying to make the variable name. Can it possible? No, students. This also not possible. This also will show you error, because int is a keyword. So later on I will teach you more keyword about it. So for the timing you remember the keywords like these are int, float, char. They are keyword. They cannot be used as a variable name. Okay, these are the rules what we discuss today. So go through them very nicely, see the video very nicely. You will be able to understand it, because very simply by giving the examples I explain them.